Hello again, my name is Bill Jarrett. I'm taking CIS 240, which is the Windows Server Operations class. If you don't have the book, what we're studying out of is MCTS Guide to Microsoft Windows Server 2008 Active Directory Configuration by Greg Tomshow. Alright, our activity we're going to complete is the activity within the book, Chapter 1, Activity 1-9, which is Exploring the Server Manager. When you first boot up your computer, or your server I should say, and log in, you want to log in as administrator, and one of the first things that should pop up is the actual server manager, which, because I'm using a real server here and not VMware, that's how far I've set this up for, because I can't record it while I'm trying to log in. So, alright. So once you've logged on as your administrator, your server manager should pop up as I previously stated. If it doesn't, then you can click the server manager icon down on your quick launch toolbar, which is this little guy right down here. That's your server manager icon. So once that you've got it up, you can look and see that there's two different sections here, one over here and one over here. Now this is the summary window, and it tells you about your server, what type of like things like security information and role summary, etc. So it's just a bunch of information about what's set up, and as you can see, that related with the computer information are some specific functions over here that relate to this. And the same thing over here under security, like Windows Firewall, that's part of security, so it belongs there. Or how to configure for configuring updates and so forth. So you can actually scroll through and see all these wonderful things. But what we're going to do is pop over here on the left side, which is where our server is actually managed. So here we have our little icon for our server manager, and this is the name of my computer, Blue Line STC. And then we have different sections in here that are expandable trees. Roles, features, diagnostics, configuration, and storage. So what we're going to do is start off with the roles node, and what I'm going to do is go ahead and open that up. Come on, you, open. Alright, and it tells me that there are 0 out of 18 roles currently installed, is what we have in there right now. Now again, the reason why we haven't added any roles is because I want to do this along with the book, so we can see what's going on together, and we can all get a better idea for it. So that's roles. And then down here we might have like features, and here's one for diagnostics. So we go ahead and click that one and open it up. And inside of diagnostics is we have an event viewer, reliability and performance, and device manager. Now what you would use these for is basically to monitor events and solve problems on your server. So you can come in here and see what's actually going on, and look into it and find out which devices are not functioning or are functioning correctly. And then we'll get into this a lot in more depth later on. Here we have the configuration tab. Come on, you, open. And again, under configuration, there's several things in here. We have like our task scheduler, where we set things up to automatically happen at certain times. So Windows Firewall, certain different services. Everything that's running on the server is called a service. WMI control, local users in groups. And then, last but not least, we have storage, which is the Windows Server backup and disk management. So we can go in and actually play around with that stuff, like when it's going to back things up, and so forth. Boy, excuse me. Just as an example, I'd mentioned in a previous section that I had a couple more disks in here I haven't configured yet, and we're going to be playing with those later on. So I'll go through and show you how to do all that. That's all I have for now. So this concludes this tutorial.